Welcome, Digital Card Fighters. This is Kyle D bringing you more Cardfight Vanguard Zero content, and today's content is bringing you from the Japanese side of the servers. So with this one, I'm bringing you Aqua Force. It is not fully done yet. It is a work in progress. I am sorry, guys, but I'm actually getting good with the deck where I'm understanding its plays and maneuvers. So I figured it would be best to be able to show you guys it. Right now, there is the Aqua Force event. That was my other previous video. So, with this video, our starter is Aqua Breath Draco Kid. So, maybe you're wondering why I'm using this compared to the other one. So, put this into Soul to have one of your units get plus 1000 and the following ability for the turn. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if it is 4th battle or more, draw a card. So, the 1k is not impressive, it's the added draw. Because again, being able to draw in this game means better hand size, better hand value. Our grade 3 lineup is very interesting. It is very heavy in the triple Rs. This is nowhere near what my normal deck profiles are based on deck budgets and stuff like that, just to help you guys get a taste of the clan and understanding of it. So, our first one of that I splash in is when this unit attacks, if it's the 3rd battle or more, it gets 3k until the end of turn. It hits cross ride numbers, and that's the point of it. Being able to hit cross ride numbers is super important. Then I run 2 Hydro Hurricane Dragon. Limit Break 4. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 3k, so it hits the limit break numbers, which is good. Cross ride numbers, I mean. And when this unit attack hits, if this is the 4th battle or more, counterblast 2 to retire all your opponents' rear guards. Really good, super strong. It's situational. I'm only having him in here temporary until I get a playset of another card. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 3k until the end of turn. So it gets plus 6k. So then we run 2 of probably the best card, Storm Rider Diomedes. So when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if it's the 1st battle, and it gets plus 3k until the end of turn, and at the end of battle, exchanges position, which is really helpful because moving stuff back means you get your counts to 4. Counterblast until the end of the turn. If this is the 1st battle of the turn, this unit can attack and ignore intercept. So basically what you're doing is, if they're 12k base and under, you just swing, have the counterblast, and just hit damage. He's really good for that. He is not really meant to be ridden at all. So next is the backup, and our heal trigger is Navel Gazer. Limit break 4, it plus gets 3k. If it attacks a Vanguard, and when this unit attack hits, if it's the 3rd battle or more, counterblast 2 to stand 2 of your rear guards. Really helpful, really powerful to be able to stand 2 of your front rows, and then get another swing in or 2. If this is the 3rd battle or more, this unit gets plus 3k. So another 6k. He's a 17k by himself. Very powerful. Then the boss of the deck is Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom. So limit break 4, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if it's 4th battle or more, it gets plus 5 until the following ability for this battle. So at the end of the battle, this unit attack, draw a card and retire one of your opponent's rear guard. The retirement's nice, but the drawing is what you need. Because drawing your cards, Aqua Force has the biggest weakness, and that's hitting over defensive, but now they can because most of their cards allow it. But the draw to keep the fuel going. Because if they didn't have a draw engine, this deck would have been dead in the water from the start. Then this is basically your limit break enablers. This is if you have, if I remember correctly, give me a sec. Where is this bugger? So he is when placed, if you have 4 or less cards in your damage zone, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face down. At the end of the turn, return it to the face down position. This card and this card do the exact same thing. They just put free damage in and shuffle. You can heal off this too, which is really nice because you might go up all the way, but then you literally heal. And you have the 10k because 10ks rule the world, and you want to be able to have defensive lines. Next, we have Storm Rider Bazel. So Basil, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if it's the 1st battle of the turn, it gets plus 3k and 10 of the turn and exchanges. It's similar to the grade 3. But not as strong. So counterblast put at the end, it ignores intercepts. It's just a carbon copy of the grade 3. So that's really good. It helps. Then we run this bad boy here, Coral Salt. If this is third battle more, it gets plus 3k. So it's a 12k attacker. Good. That's awesome. Next, we have this girl here. If I can figure it out real quick, give me a sec. Okay, Battle Siren Cynthia. When this unit attacks, the attack this unit boosts hits, you may discard a card from your hand to draw a card. So it filters. It's a filter. You usually put it behind the Vanguard. Penguin is basically Soul Blast 2 to draw 1 card. And then this one is a requirement of during the third battle of this turn, it gets plus 3k. So basically what you want to do is be able to swap this into the front and be able to take out an interceptor. So basically what you're doing, you're using units that can swap positions and be able to trigger these columns. And then we run 4 of the PGs because the 4 PGs are super nice. And then what we're going to do is enter a rank battle. I'm not that high in this, so... And don't mind the name, I still haven't gotten around changing it since the last video. So I hopefully you guys enjoy this content. And if you really do, please let me know. And I'll try to produce more Japanese stuff. I'll probably make more Japanese budget decks to help you guys in Japan's meta. It might help, I don't know. Because I gotta get used to this stuff. So, Pineapple. BB Farmer's default sleeves. I'm not BB farming in this one yet, but I'm gonna try to prevent that. So, not bad actually. Our lineup's not terrible. We'll put this one back. Oh, come on. Dang, we lost 2 heals. Okay, so roll Paladins. This might be a BB Farmer. We're about to see. Does it ride? There's a ride. Interesting. So, Lop-Ear Shooter. Maybe this is a budget version for golds. I wouldn't be surprised. So, draw. I'm gonna butcher the names because I can't read the cards from looking over them. Ooh. Okay, guys. I don't need a Morikawa hand. Please, let's prevent a Morikawa hand. I mean, it's fine because we just swap. So first attack, swap here. I don't know. There's so much possibilities we can do here. That grade 2 would have helped. Ooh, it's a Spectral Duke. Interesting. Wasn't expecting Spectral Duke. Okay, so... But this isn't the starter for Spectral Duke. Wants to make it Intimidation, fine. We can live with that. Ride phase. A call. Ride up. And then call, call, swing, swing. We know this drill. Even if we lose this, I don't mind, guys. But being able to show off the deck's move patterns really help. So I'm hoping to get not like that. Hopefully we hit a few draw triggers on this, but I really doubt it. Ooh, we hit 1. Okay, so we got a Limit Break Enabler, which is gonna be fine. What does she do? Sorry guys, I don't really know what these cards do because I can't see them. I can't read their effects naturally. So learning all the cards really takes some time. Okay, so they're taking some time to think. So there's an effect that's on the board right now. Probably the grade 2. I'm guessing. Let's check. Vanguard Countercharge. Nope, that's not what we want. This Counterblast. Put into Soul. And check top 3. I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. So, I took 2 damage, wasn't terrible, but now we have to start making some progress here. Ooh, so we're almost there. actually in a decent spot right now where we can actually do the combos, and I get to show this off a little bit better. So what we're gonna do is battle, and I'm gonna swing like a madman. So no extra anything here, which is fine. We'll take 1 point of damage here. Wish we had a grade 2 to defend ourselves because don't know what's gonna happen around the corner. Because there could be a lot of damage in our future. But again, like I said, he's your backup, but since we have Maelstrom, we're just going to take advantage of that. So, I can make weird columns, and you're going to see it in a minute. Ooh. Got a Zell down. Okay, so if he calls 1, 2 limit break enablers, we will be seeing him go off this turn. But that's fine, because we're not totally out of this game yet. The problem is my Morikawa hand here. So, let's hope there's not a bunch of triggers about to smack us. We have the PGs. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't have to use the limit break enabler at this point. Okay, so they're using crits to compensate, which is fine. So we're gonna draw a trigger. I don't need another limit break enabler. Okay. 3, 6. Dang it, we're about to lose a card. I don't like losing cards. That's fine. Let's lose our first card. We're about to call a decent sized board anyway. Oh, come on! Dang it. So, we're gonna go into Maelstrom here. Maelstrom. So, there's gonna be a lot of points where we can't hit anything, but that's fine. So we're gonna call. So what was put face down? Okay, so we can heal here. So we're gonna give this to the van. Let's see if this kills us. Okay, does not. Okay, good. So we don't have to activate the interceptor skill. So let us start swinging, right? So 1. Okay. So we're gonna deal some decent amount of damage here. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna deal 1 more here. And then we swing with the Vanguard. Ooh. That might put a damper on our parade, but not entirely. Oh, yeah, that puts a major damper on our parade. Actually, no, 1 trigger to pass. Let's go. Nope, we hit. First check. Second check. So we're going to draw 2 cards off this, which is good, because if we draw into a PG, we're actually pretty good. So second skill. Oh, come on. Can I get the PG, please? Dang it. But yeah, that's usually the Aqua Force attack columns. So this pulls that one back, or the grade 2 pulls that one back. You can get a decent amount of attacks in and deal a decent amount of damage with this deck. And I'm excited when this comes to English, actually. Because I wasn't actually the biggest Aqua Force fan back in the day, but this deck actually can be threatening on its own. I think it is faster than MLB. I mean, faster than Eroded MLB, and faster than most others. So I'm pretty proud of this deck. So we're about to see. Zell's Counterblast is a little ridiculous to be able to call a free board absolutely nothing. This is not looking good. Limit break, go. Call. So we will lose here. unless we miracle heal the last heal trigger in our deck. But it doesn't look like that. It's going to be really an option. Okay. Done stacking your deck? Nope. What would that be, I think? So grade 1 was pulled. So he's deck thinning to deck wit. Okay. He really thinks he's just going to win this. Right here, right now. So, which is probably true. He is going to win this. There's not much else I can do here. Being able to pull out 4 cards from your deck, like it was nothing, doesn't help the situation. And being 42, no amount of defensive triggers will matter here. And I'm not joking here. So, swing with your Vanguard, big boy. Promise you, this does not matter much. You're gonna crit me out. Yeah, 48. Yeah, like I said, thinning out his deck as much as it does, and Azel's a really strong deck because it can do this. I'm not surprised I'm struggling here. But, you know, I also don't have a PG in hand that would have saved me. So we have 2 shots here. So let's flip that first card. Ooh, draw trigger. He's not into the heal. Oh, the PG we needed. Heal trigger, please. Oh, the PG. Dang. So, that was a good game, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content, and I hope this really excites you guys, and I hope to bring you more. I'm going to work on Aqua Force more and more to give better content, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.